Okay, everyone, we're here 2 hours late for episode 35 of Skulls of Scardale, I believe.
Like I said, I'm terribly sorry. Completely my fault.
Yeah.
Azrael, do you remember what happened last time? I hope you do, because it was a very you-focused episode.
I do, but there's a vacuum nearby and I don't want to talk.
We can't hear it. Just talk.
Oh. Last time, we turned in the Dragonkin. Were successful in taking over the town diplomatically by a landslide vote with the help of Lee. Took the Dragonkin to get sacrificed to Vecna, painfully, I might add.
The party took a hint from real life and made a referendum that they won. So that worked. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Opened the inner chamber of the temple. I did a grim and drank from a blood fountain.
There's been actually a surprising amount of blood fountains in this campaign.
Two?
It's weird. No, it's weird. This is the third one. The other one was the bloody water for the Kobold Cave, like first session.
Oh yeah.
I chugged down some of the blood. It tasted like Campbell's soup. And now I'm no longer a Dampier.
Now you got a dick that's hard.
You can still get erections as a Dampier. It doesn't.
know.
He's not undead. He has.
I'm just ragging on him. 'Cause I think it's funny.
And now we have found the hold on, my brain's blanking out.
By presenting your symbol of Vecna, the one that you have carved into your arm, the door to the actual cathedral has opened, and Cavril, the necromancer that was guarding this place, turns to you and says, "If you're going down there, I will come with you. But we should be careful. There is much hatred I feel down there. Our kind, our brothers and sisters were massacred by the settlers from Belwall. There's no telling what could still be down there."
Would I know of any type of undead that are born out of pure hatred?
Wraiths.
Oh,
Very
sort of like the.
powerful.
Yeah, isn't that the? Didn't we fight one and we got really lucky?
That was a
That
white.
was a white, and you guys were level 1. They fought a white, so they had like level drain, and they fist fought it at level 1. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was a really good session, actually.
Wraiths are low level, aren't very high level undead, but they do a lot of strength drain.
Oh yeah, and I already have.
as
shit
well
strength
as
it is.
as well as it's likely that this temple has natural or supernatural defenses against intruders.
Ah, yeah, that okay. Grim, would you like to accompany us?
No.
Okay. And I don't
Grim,
think any
you
of these,
better
like,
Grim, you better
go
get
away.
off Wrath of the Righteous right now. I see you still playing that game.
That's why he said no.
Cavril says, "If you wish, and if you think that it is wise, I would collect the rest of your companions."
Now
will-
we gotta wait on Lee.
No, we'll just NPC him. Cavril continues, "I will aid you. I have some considerable magic. It's likely we will run into many uncontrolled undead. We have no idea how they may act." What do you think, Necrolord?
Sorry, the last little bit cut out. Is Grim coming with us, or is he gonna sit back and chill?
Cavril, well, what's it called? Grim didn't say anything. Cavril said, if you wish, and you believe that the temple will not have issue, I would gather your companions. We have no idea what could be down there.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. We can head back for now.
Let us go get your companions in the library.
Yeah, well.
Basilius and Ryoshi are both back at the tavern. Have a fun walk.
The walk back to the tavern is nearly 3 hours. You are not back at the tavern.
No, we are, because that's where we were waiting.
Alright, would you like to go get them? Marasmus?
Erasmus?
Yes.
Alright.
Uh,
Oh, I don't have the tavern map.
oh, it's fine. We joined them. And then I just wanted to watch Erasmus walk 3 hours to come get me.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, no, they can't use the extra exits because they haven't unlocked the cathedral yet. But the party is returned, this time to the inner sanctum.
What a dreadful place.
Bring you to the inner sanctum room.
I have something else. Oh, okay. Wait here. Let me log out.
Yeah, what you're doing is important. Cavril says, I'm not sure, but it is unlikely your beasts will fit through the tunnels. Basilius, as you enter, you see everything.
Yep. Like I said, what a dreadful place.
Yes, this place is a well of negative energy, creating a ripple that
Yes,
you can
I
feel.
believe if we try moving them, they'll just break the door, and I'd rather not get our Lord mad.
Basilius will fly over to the other staircase. I wonder what the undead, what the invisible creatures would do if I tried landing on this while flying.
They're not invisible, they just exist when you attempt to
Oh,
mess with the blood.
So like all of them would spawn up there and just try to.
Repeatedly fly puke.
wait, do they like appear when I'm flying past this platform?
No.
Interesting.
You clearly are not going to land on it.
Notice that I'm no longer a dampier at all.
Roll
If
perception.
he were to like examine you, yeah. But I don't know why he would.
He also has -2 perception.
Basilius has no clue.
Help! I don't know how that happened.
He does not notice.
Cavril is sort of walking beside, right behind you guys as you guys are walking up. My Necrolord, do you wish me to come with you?
I like out of character. I think the more the merrier, since we don't know what could be down here.
Oh yeah, the answer is obviously yes.
Yeah. Yes, I believe having more of us should help quite a bit.
Make me Ryoichi's owner.
Yo?
I don't know why I keep.
You have the
grabbing
undead
versions of
selected.
prefer-
That's why.
No, whenever I tab out of it and then tab back in, it automatically selects the undead.
It's probably just selecting all the characters you own, and you
I
own
own-
the undead.
I own the undead. Okay.
Everyone owns the undead, so that we can all move them. Since sometimes you use them as mounts, and sometimes Azrael lets us command them. So I figured it'd just be better for everyone to own them.
Yeah, since they're it's better if everybody gets a chance of using those things.
Well, it's just like
Let's
it's
see.
less,
How do
like,
how do I give someone ownership over a token?
right click, configure permissions. Currently,
He's-
we are
he's
also
pulling me.
all observers of each other's sheets, so we can see each other's character sheets, but not make any edits.
Players, Ryoshi. Configure permissions. It's not a button. Oh, configure ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Austin, you are now an owner. Oh, Ryoshi's too.
Yes. Ryoshi goes invisible before entering the place and just follows behind me.
Careful says, alright. Lead the way, Necrolord. The door is closed in front of you.
Yep, I'll open it and pass through by showing my holy symbol again.
I assume on the 3-hour walk you told me everything.
Yes, pretty much.
Well, then you would know about the human thing.
Oh, sure. Did you tell me that?
I don't see why you wouldn't, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a pretty big thing. Why the hell am I gonna keep that secret?
All right.
Basilius would have just said interesting.
The music for this part. Alright. Hopefully Basilius, as the GM, didn't spoil himself for this scene.
Nope. You can see what scenes I open.
Okay. You step down. Erasmus, you are leading the way. Can I get a marching order?
I'll be, is there enough room for me to walk next to Azrael?
Next to no.
I'll be behind him.
Cavril will be leading up the back. As while
Ryoshi
Ryochi
will
is
be
invisible.
behind Cavril, invisible. Making sure Cavril doesn't notice him.
Alright.
I still like that Cavril doesn't know Ryoshi exists yet.
Down here, Basilius, make a use the force check.
Roll. Oh. 17.
Okay, not a lot of information is gleaned, but this location is tainted by the dark side. Pretty severely.
Careful. This area is has dark necrotic energy. I think that much is obvious.
You sense you sense a great pain, like a great suffering. That is your general vibe check. All right, Azrael, you are leading the group. Okay, as you step in, you see tombs. These tombs are covered in symbols and necryl, as well as they are all closed, and they are these daemon-like gargoyles that hang over the tombs, watching them.
Disgusting creatures. Erasmus?
Azrael, you there? He's still moving around. I can see his mouse moving.
Erasmus.
Hello?
There
Hey.
we go. Now we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I was asking what do the symbols in Necrol mean?
You can see that they are indications of rank. The people that are buried here are all low-ranking acolytes.
Do they just say rank and like not the name
It says
at all?
rank and name, yeah. They're names that you don't recognize. Cavril pops up. Careful. This place hasn't been delved in hundreds of years.
Aye. You said you think there's undead,
Indeed.
possibly, race. I assume Azrael would have made the assumption that there's a race.
Yeah, I would have probably assumed that they could be wraiths in here.
When we enter the next room, I can take the front. I'm skilled at exterminating incorporeal undead.
Cavril waves his hands and casts mage armor on himself.
And
At the end of the
here,
hallway.
Same thing.
Yes. At the end of the hallway here stands a large stone door.
Can I try and push it open? The force?
The door is too heavy to move with use light object.
Okay.
The door also has no handle.
The door is heavy. Can you open it, Azrael?
I'll show my holy symbol.
The door slides open as you do so.
Oh.
All right. In this room stands a large sarcophagus with many statues of death knights around it. These sort of horrific undead knights.
Does the sarcophagus have an engraving on it at all, like a nameplate?
Yes. All right. The name engraved is Venin Markov. He is marked as first Necrolord of Belwall. And it says, born several hundred years ago, died, and then final death after death.
It's interesting that your kind entombs their people.
Cavril says, indeed. At some points, the soul is too weak to be resurrected or raised. Here stands a stone door, as well as the statues stand around.
I can take a solid bet that these statues probably animated if we were any more if none of us were probably this religion of like worship Vecna. I mean,
Let's see. Well, 1, 2, 3. There is from three of the statues, this one, and this one. There is a dark smoke that begins to billow out from the eyes and mouths.
Basilius flicks his lightsaber and turns around.
Okay, you turn around with it drawn, and you see the smoke coalesce into three figures standing. Or not standing, they're sort of gently hovering with their swords drawn.
Initiative time.
Not initiative. Figure sort of gently floats out, and you hear a voice. What brings you here living? You stand in the sight of Vecna's spillage.
The title I have is a Necro Lord, right?
Yes.
I am Necro Lord Azrael Oldspire. I come here to reclaim and fix the temple of Vecna in his name. He
Indeed.
presents his holy symbol while he says this.
Yes. Exalted of Vecna. They give a bow. You bring infidels and heretics. Is this not sacrilegious?
We did not know what was lying inside the inner chambers of the cathedral, so we were prepared for the worst.
Yes. There is much movement and sound from the south. We hear and see all who enter. We are sworn to Vecna's service even after our death, as we sit here for eternity guarding. You may pass. Clear out those who would spend their unlives in this tomb without cause. The Fear Guard waves his hand, and the door over here slides open.
All right, yep, let's head out.
Cavril says, Fear Guards. Those who have debts to Vecna and must pay them off in the afterlife.
Hmm.
I'm taking your lead, Necrolord.
He'll walk into this room. Can he hear anything at all, like from
No.
down the halls?
It's quiet.
I can see the dried blood spill here, right?
I couldn't find a texture that was not fresh, but this is just like black goop, basically.
Like really, really old blood.
Yes. And there are cages, assumedly for torture.
Any bodies in there, like skeletons at all?
Nope. The mausoleums this way are open.
Do you know what lies in the doorway that way?
Cavril says, I have never been. This is the first time this tomb has been open in over 500 years.
We should investigate that door before we head further, so nothing can ambush us from behind. He says as Azrael starts walking down the hallway.
As usual, none of these doors have any handles.
Great security system. He'll present his cleric symbol.
The door slides.
Ooh, it's a narrow hallway. Can I peer down this hall? Do I see anything at all?
You see what you see.
We finally have dynamic lighting.
Ryochi sees something.
Oh?
As Ryochi sort of, as Cavril sort of sits and begins moving forward, Ryochi turns and sees several shadowy figures coming from over here.
Ryochi will approach behind Cavril, not like break his invisibility, but will say, "Oh, Wraith's behind you."
Cavril turns The wraiths are looking right at Ryochi.
Oh. I think they
Ryochi will push back past Cavril.
Cavril, sort of reacts quickly and will cast... he sort of stands out and waves and will command undead. He waves his hands.
No, not Ryochi.
Oh, it doesn't affect Ryochi. But he waves his hands, and there's a blast of energy. The undead must make will saves. A DC 10 plus half his level plus charisma. Oh, he doesn't have good charisma. Actually, no, his charisma's alright.
Do I hear this? Going
Yeah.
down from the hallway.
You hear Cavril. Undead who are not bound, stay enslaved to my service. He sort of says a quick prayer, and they both make a saving throw.
As he does that, Basilia says, "Oh, looks like we chose the wrong path to not get ambushed."
Wait, how do these people... Did they roll already?
No. If you click their token, and if you open their tokens, you should be able to make will saves.
Okay, one sec.
If you had Cavril's command undead set up correctly, will save would have displayed, and you could have clicked.
The northern wraith passes. The southern wraith fails. One sec.
I don't think we should keep moving forward. Tanky's doing something, guys.
Yeah.
You should pause. You should hit space.
Oh, I have a...
pause.
Oh, yeah, I can literally pause the game. Cavril turns and says, the southern one is under my control, but the northern one is still free. We're going to roll initiative. Alright. You may roll initiative. Your character sheet.
If you highlight everyone, right-click, and then hit this sword icon, it'll throw us all on the combat tracker.
Okay.
And now, rather than us having to like go through our sheet to find initiative, we can just open the combat tracker by right-clicking it, and you can click the dice.
What a surprise! Basilia's last again.
That's how this works.
I really need to get rid of my heavy armor so I can start going first.
That's not how initiative works.
That's not how that works.
It affects my dex, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Cavril waves his hand up and says, Wraith, defend me. This Wraith will fly over here. It will reach out and touch the other Wraith.
Hey, yo, buy him dinner first.
They're immune to negative energy damage. They can't harm each other.
It's like putting two negative magnets at each other.
And they both have 0 strength, so they can't stop each other from moving.
I'm gonna grab a monster cock. I'll be right back.
Ryochi.
Ryochi passes.
Okay. Cavril will 5-foot step. Extend a hand out, and... Oh, he'll just have to control undead again. The Wraith is really resisting.
Yeah, it is trying its ass off.
Azrael.
I'll enter the room.
Show him how it's done.
Walk over here and, which one of the two races is it? The one in the back?
The one in the back here is the uncontrolled one.
Yeah, I'll try to take control of it.
Alright, do you know how to do that?
Let's see here.
If you go to your features, part of your sheet, There is a command undead feat.
Hmm. It should hopefully be set up correctly. I don't know if I fucked up the macro. You can just use the sword icon.
You wave your hand and there's a blast of energy. That is not the correct will save.
Yeah, I was wondering why was it so low.
The DC for you is
15.
13 plus your charisma. Wait a second. Freeze. Yeah, okay, yeah. 13 plus your charisma. 15, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I read your wisdom as your charisma. Confused. Oh, it really is trying to get free.
Yeah. Is that everything I can do for the moment?
That's your turn. Grim.
Alright.
Oh, I see. Okay. I can't edit his sheet. So Tanky, edit his command undead.
Okay.
Go to details and edit the use macro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna attack one Grim, it's the
And
one
then
in the back that's not
you
in
see
control.
the DC. It says 10 plus the floor of half of charisma levels. Change that to 10 plus floor at attributes.hd.total. So
All right.
I can repeat
Grim.
that if you need.
Do you want to move any more, or is that your first move?
That's all I can move. I will enter my stance. And is there a button for that? Austin?
Features. Nope, you just do it.
Okay.
Roll a d4 plus something plus 2.
How do I roll?
/R.
Does life sense get rid of ignore mirror images?
Yes.
Okay. You do not control me. The dead do not suffer the living to pass.
Yeah, Tinky, life senses blind sight.
The undead floats towards Azrael because you tried to control it.
Damn, it's attacking the Necro Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
It hates being controlled.
I'm gonna send this motherfucker to literally the Shadow Realm.
It reaches out and touches you. The hand connects with you, and you feel a horrible draining. However, you still have some of your Dampier abilities. You can't be harmed by negative energy. So, it just doesn't affect you at all.
It should be just drain, not negative damage.
It does D6 negative energy damage. And
Oh.
drain if you're hit by that.
Oh, you're right.
So the hand just passes through you, Azrael, you don't even feel it.
You forget who you speak to, Spirit.
Basilius. Basilius rushes in and stabs it.
Basilius rushes and stabs it.
Alright, and your weapon does force damage, so it does full damage against ghosts.
Everything I have does full damage against ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yikes.
Okay, you swing, and the spirit flows around the blade, ignoring it completely. Ooh, if you rolled a 4 on the dice.
Yeah.
These things have a really high touch.
Mm-hmm.
The first Wraith, realizing it can do nothing, sits there and does nothing. Ryochi.
Hirochi scoots behind Cavril and watches.
Cavril waves his hand. Spirit, be at rest. Return to your tomb. the Wraith will do so on his turn. Asriel.
I'm gonna.
Command
Well,
again?
I was considering just casting Cure Wounds on it.
Just stab it.
Oh, true.
Cure Wounds would at least do full damage.
It'd be like what, 1d8 damage? 1d8 plus.
Well, you have Cure Serious Wounds prepared twice.
Oh, that's true.
You want to do that?
You'd have your cast defensively.
No, because it can hurt you.
Oh.
And you would have Wisdom to hit.
Yep. So yeah, I'll cast Cure Serious Wounds on it.
Okay, you reach out to touch it. Okay, you swipe your hand at the undead.
It
It
needs
must-
a touch attack.
Oh yeah, touch deck. It's what's it called? Is essentially the same as your scythe except -1. So I'm just gonna roll scythe because there's no touch deck macro. I really should make
Yeah.
one actually.
There's just a melee attack.
No,
Above
the-
the scythe.
There is not.
Right above it. BAB, CMDB, melee, range, initiative.
Oh, okay. Well, you can use dex then. Here you go. Touch.
So yeah, just roll ranged since it's using dex.
Okay, you channel the energy and swipe out, but the wraith steps away, avoiding it.
Okay.
Grim.
We have this thing cornered by the door.
Thank you, Ryochi, for the advice. Key 5-step claw. Your claws are magic attacks, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that does half damage. 5, 12, 18,
Oh. Okay, actually,
23.
5 of that is so from each of the attacks, 5 of it is negative energy damage, which can hurt undead.
Wraiths. Oh, it can hurt undead?
It specifically is negative energy damage that hurts undead.
Alright. So, okay, I got it. He takes 28 damage. He's at 19 HP. Not bad.
No, he takes 6 more than that.
That is with the 6.
No. Because okay, so he does reduce all the damage by 5, and then add 20, and then half the remainder.
Okay.
It is 6 more damage than what you did tallied.
The Wraith is very badly injured now. And will just touch Grim. Touch. Grim, the hand passes through you when you feel a horrible coldness. You must make a fort save.
Wait, hold on, Grim. You didn't click on your claw attack again. When the whip pops up, did you not select the button for adding the +5 damage?
Oh, no.
There's a button to just add more damage.
Yeah,
Where can I find that?
so he did 20 more damage than that.
Okay, it's dead. It's dead.
You gotta remember, you gotta click that button every time.
It fades away, leaving just a small pile of dust on the ground.
It'll take me a while to get used to it, but yeah.
The other Wraith, now that it's not out of combat, will just fade away. Actually, no, Kevra will pass control of the Wraith to Azrael.
Wait, you can do that?
There's no reason why. I don't see why they couldn't. If it's consensual. Okay, you feel
should-
your mind connect with the Wraith with Command Undead.
I connect into the Bluetooth.
Hmm.
Should we continue?
Cavril
investigating?
looks around and says, "Who was that? I heard a voice that wasn't one of ours. A
What did
woman's
it sound
voice.
like? Wait, what did he say? Sorry.
I heard a woman's voice. It
Oh.
warned me about the Wraiths.
That was one of our companions. They like remaining invisible.
They're not very combat focused.
Reveal them."
I guess Ryochi would uninvisible.
It's like this.
Oh, that was actually sort of cool.
And then he OOs.
Cavril says, how long has that thing been here?"
Oh.
Wow. I would probably say it's been trailing us ever since I returned to claim Basilius.
As long as they do not mess with things they should not and respect the temple.
He does the fading again.
Grim urinates in the corner. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, no, I would probably even attack you for that. Not gonna lie, there, Chief.
Do you want to use your new feat?
Oh yeah, what would I get from the Wraith?
Okay, well, I can tell you.
Strength drain?
I can tell you about. Yeah, you could get. Let's see. You could get unnatural aura. Animals do not willingly approach within 30 feet of you. You can get
It's
sun.
like
That would be
women.
helpful since-
If
that
you
would
want,
help you out.
you
That
can
would be
get-
helpful since I need Grim around me.
You can get con drain. Creatures hit by a touch attack by you must succeed on a DC 17 fort save or take a D6 con drain.
And I can activate that anytime I want. I don't.
You
have
just,
to
but
activate
it's,
immediately.
yeah, you just have to reach out and touch someone.
Okay. And after
Or,
I activate it, I got 24 hours.
or
to
you
use
can
it.
get create spawn. A humanoid slain by you becomes a wraith at D4 rounds later. Spawn are under your command and are created until they die. However, they do not possess any of the special abilities of a wraith, and they are less powerful than normal wraiths.
Dude, you can make infinite of those. Wait.
Yeah. Holy shit! This ability is fucking good.
However, when the 24 hours is up and you lose the power, they also disappear.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I had to make sure you can't break it that
Yeah,
easy.
no. I could just go around and murder an entire town and just have a fucking army of race.
That'd be cool though.
It would be cool, but Tanky would have a fucking aneurysm about it.
We could have a wraith army.
That would be
Yeah,
that would be
literally.
like a new. That'd be like worse than the dragon army.
Just level draining every combat.
And then-
you know what ability he should get?
And they can create wraiths too. The wraiths that you spawn.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think so.
There's nothing.
Alright.
There's nothing saying they can't.
Oh,
They can't. They don't have the abilities of the wraith.
No, they don't possess any abilities they had in life.
Oh.
Yeah, so they are weaker and they only drain a D2 instead of D6, but they can create spawn.
You should. You know what ability Merasmus should get from the Consume Undeath?
Do you want to consume this wraith?
You should get it and get sunlight powerlessness.
Oh yeah, so you can't do anything in sunlight.
Yeah.
No.
You can get
Uh,
life sense.
Well, I'm in a freaking tomb. There's not gonna be a lot of life 2 cents.
The best thing I would do would just be, or you can't choose. You can't get incorporeal.
Just keep
No,
it.
Oh, you can get channel resistance. That's actually really good. It's just like a pop +2 against being channeled against.
But he heals from channel.
Not if it's to do damage.
He heals from positive energy now. if you
Yeah.
remember.
heal from
Oh
positive.
yeah, yeah.
He can choose.
Oh, you're just
whenever.
immune to channels then.
Yeah, remember when I attempted to fake out Kenneth in the Dragonkin fight?
No.
What is describe to me what it looks like when you consume undeath. What does it look like?
Uh oh, if I were to, I'm gonna take its con ability then.
The Conjuring Touch? All right.
I feel like that's really bad to get here.
Yeah.
Like nothing here is gonna have con.
But-
It's all gonna
Well,
be undead.
none of its abilities.
But
would
create
use-
spawn wouldn't work either because they're not
Yeah.
humanoids.
Right, yeah, that's why I said you probably just shouldn't eat it yet.
But it also couldn't hurt anything here because they're all dead.
I mean, yeah, but it's a free wraith.
Yeah, like,
Ooh.
I don't think it's any
Tanky, does Astro's ability allow him to store powers until he wants to use them and then have 24 hours?
No,
Or he
you
only
have
has
to
the
use them.
power-
You have to have them instantly.
Okay.
Okay, the wraith is just gonna chill with you guys then.
Yeah, it'll chill for now. I'll figure out when I need to use it. I was gonna ask, should
Cavro.
we continue exploring down the hall we were at, or over by the crypts that they
Can-
came from?
Can you close the store?
Yes. He waves his hand and shows the symbol, and it closes.
I suppose we should head this way.
The wraith will just float idly until ordered.
Oh yeah, I'll just tell it to follow me, basically.
Just goes through the walls.
This way is a dead end. What about that one?
Oh, why are we separating?
I'm just peering around the corner. Is that way a dead end?
Yep, both of them are.
These appear to be collections of buried priests.
All right.
Yes, tombs this way. Just head to the tombs.
I'll tell the wraith to continue following me.
Oh well.
Just runs up to him, says it once, and just disappears again.
Every time the wraith passes near you, it's like standing near a freezer.
Ezra should be used to that by now.
Basilis doesn't notice.
Wraith walks through.
I'm just gonna move down. Assuming there's no traps. I have 2 tokens to control.
Like normal, showing my holy symbol to open the door.
The wraith floats around what appears to be a small pantry of sorts, housing rotten food and sundries.
Well, this could have been useful. We should get to restocking this place as soon as possible once we have cleared out any.
Just
other
don't
problems
throw out
here.
the food.
At least you'll have a new supply of rotten food to consume.
Yes. But we should still consider restocking this place as soon as possible. Hello.
Hi.
No, I was mentioning this on
I
the
know.
floor.
You step into a large, what appears to be alchemical and magical laboratory.
Is this like some kind of magical circle on the floor at all?
Yep, this is a what's it called? Magic circle against evil.
What the fuck is this thing doing here?
Is it turned inward?
Yes.
Okay.
It's to
It's for
contain. It's to contain evil creatures.
Oh, so like when you summon a daemon or something, it just is
Stop
stuck
that,
in
Zach.
What?
You're trying to peer through the doorway.
there. You sneaky little fuck. Anything interesting on any of the tables?
Yeah, you look around. there are musings, alchemical recipes, specifically poison recipes, as well as spell books, spell tomes, etc. This appears to be some sort of veritable necromancer's lab.
Do any of them have? Do any of the tomes have a name on them?
No.
No. Okay. Well, which door should we head through now?
There are many here.
Let's stick to the northern door. That has the most likeliness of wrapping back
If-
around.
If my spatial awareness is correct, if this is a lab and to the north there shouldn't be much room. Perhaps it's simply a closet or supplies.
Aye.
You can check there.
Which one? The one right by the pantry.
Yes,
Mm.
above the circle.
All right. We'll head through.
You peek in. This small room is filled with labeled tins and containers with glass tops, although all their ingredients are rotten, except for the non-organic ones like certain gems or powders. This is an alchemical pantry.
I have to remember to bring some of these gems back for the worm.
And these bottles of wine here are marked as poisoned.
Ah, okay. We can give these as gifts to foreign.
Oh, they're what's it
Wait,
called?
we don't
They're basically vinegar by now.
Oh, well, we can use them to prepare salads then.
I believe that's the poor idea.
Should we continue with
Let's
this?
open the eastward path first. Or not.
Azrael just opened the south. We must follow the Necrolord's lead. This is a simple barrack. As well as there are maps of nearby regions. However, a lot of them have been...
Sorry?
What's that?
Can you repeat-
The paper is filled with journals, maps of nearby regions, writing material.
I'm surprised they haven't turned to dust by now.
They're pretty old and moldy.
Ah, so they can turn to dust at any moment.
They're like, if you start handling them, they'll probably fall apart.
Perhaps a mending spell could bring these back to condition.
Perhaps. Let me see if I had to prepare it at all.
You do not. You always forget to prepare mending.
Yeah, I'll prepare that when I get
Averell,
the chance.
do you know mending magics?
I have such a spell. When we search this place, I will recover everything I can.
Makes sense that he has it. He's in charge of the library.
This is a veritable war room, quote-unquote.
He's
Oh,
got a
sweet.
wall.
Oh, did I?
Well, I know what I'm checking out later. Kidding.
It's not letting me make the wall.
Hold control.
So like maps and journals and.
Maps, journals, of areas, especially, places that are marked nearby. There are several cities marked nearby. Specifically, those cities are, if you'd like to know.
Yep.
Cities that are marked nearby are... Oh my god, the cities don't exist on the Dagger and Scardale map yet.
Yeah, I told you you needed to add those.
Okay, let me open map tools.
I think you can just tell us the names for now and then.
I don't have the names, they're in map tools.
Oh shit.
I told Tanky that I started the Dagger and Sword map, but he'd have to do the rest.
That's cringe.
You know how much work I did for you?
True.
Never even said thanks.
Well, I didn't ask for it, but thank you.
But if I didn't do it, you wouldn't have. and then you would have canceled session, quote unquote, to transfer the game, and then just played WoW.
No, I would have transferred the game. Okay,
I'm very interested in these maps. I definitely want to go over these maps personally.
Pocket them the minute, like, I'm not looking.
No. I won't pocket them. They're from your church. I'd have Cavril fix them and investigate them before I
Okay.
leave the cathedral.
The cities that are marked nearby are the cities of. You want to write these down in your notes if you wish. You have a note section in your character.
I've transferred everyone's notes over.
It is marked these cities nearby. These cities nearby have underground cells of the cult of Vecna.
Well, what do you do?
Easter Mill, or Esther Mill,
Okay.
Aldapple,
Mm-hmm.
Everside,
Mhm.
and Blackburn.
Yeah.
Those are all cities that are maybe... the nearest one is Easter Mill, which is about 100 miles south.
Okay, I marked it down.
How old do these maps look? Do they look like really old?
Uh,
Probably like, what, 100?
500 years old. So there are some places that just aren't settled. Chandler Cross isn't on the map.
Wait,
And neither-
are these four towns still on the map?
Yes.
Interesting. So these towns are all at least 500 years old.
Yep. Most of eastern and not eastern. Most of the western coast of Scardale is still there. Although a lot of the cities in the north near the lake and are east around on the other side of the mountains, they don't exist on the map.
Are there locations so? I assume there's cities that don't exist anymore that are marked.
There's one or two cities that don't exist anywhere that are marked. Yes.
Can we jot those down too?
Oh, none of the cities are marked. All the cities that I just listed all exist.
Oh no. You said there's like two other cities.
Yeah,
that
there's a
don't
couple of
exist
cities
anymore.
that don't exist. We might want to just explore them to see if like they're either different cities or
Like mark down their
can be
location
lootable.
and go to the ruins so that we can find whatever buried.
Okay, no. They're not marked as places for the cult. They're just marked as cities.
Oh,
Yeah, all the places that I just listed, they are still existing cities.
so they're just cities that exist. They're not places that have the cult.
Okay, no.
All right. Everything.
No. The cities I listed, specifically... Oh, God, I closed map tools again. But you have them written down.
Esther Mill, Old Apple, Everside, and Blackburn.
Those are all cities that exist and have the cult in them.
Okay. And you said there's other locations that don't exist anymore, but still had the cult in them when they did exist.
That's not at all what I said. I said there are cities that are on the map that no longer exist, and there are cities on the map that don't exist, that do now. Because this map is 500 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So every single city that the cult of Vecna has been inside of still exists.
Yes,
Well,
as
presumably,
of
don't
500
know.
years ago.
I know. No. That's Basilius saying in character.
Okay.
Presumably, we don't have we don't know exactly if they might even still be alive.
I am merely musing on if that's a coincidence or not.
I'll walk into this room.
This is a collection of religious tomes, books on plants, poisons, potions, and spare spell books.
We should get careful to fix these when we finish exploring. Then
Aye.
Both of you, Basilius and Azrael, give me perception.
Basilius does not look very hard before turning around to leave.
Azrael gives the place a once over.
yeah, I'll give it a once over.
He uses his special eyes.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to give Grim Devil Eyes so that he gets +8 perception on top of his already really high.
That was a 13.
Azrael, you look
Very-
around. It's pretty old. You're too afraid to touch anything. If you touch something, you feel as though it might just crumble. So you just
Yes.
completely ignore it.
Yeah. Grim, you want to do a once over?
You're asking Grim to look over the ancient books.
No, I said that out of character since he walked in here with me.
Grim, as you are giving this place a once over, down here, you come across a break in the bookshelves. And on the edge of the bookshelf, over on the east, on the very south, you find a small switch.
Cool.
Also,
Wow.
you better turn off Wrath of the Righteous, Grim.
Oh, you're not
Wow.
gonna
I'm
say
not
anything, Zach?
playing it. It's just playing in the background.
Damn,
You're not-
dude, that's a dick move. I'm not
You're
gonna
not
lie
gonna
to
say
you.
anything to us, Zach?
No.
Yep.
As you walk out,
As-
Cavril's kind of looking over the.
Oh, I know what, dude. Wait, that we know what that switch connects to now because of the broken wall too.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
I know what we know what it connects to, but fucking Grim's being a dick about
Why
it.
did you not? Why are you not telling us?
Grim assumes Azrael noticed it, but didn't want to touch anything to respect Azrael.
Well,
No, you
it's more like he was
didn't.
focused on the tomes themselves. Like he does not know the switch is even there.
There was an artifact back there, but the cult will
Oh
just have
my
to discover it
God.
later.
Grim, you better tell my ass to right now.
I'd say the cult will discover it later.
Yeah.
All right, there is
If
one.
I were to find out,
There is one
about
final. There's one final stone door, and it is much more ornate than the rest. That is the eastern one.
Okay, who shut the door on me?
You can literally see who it is.
I can't actually. I'm not sure.
The names floating around?
Well, Austin's just bouncing around repeatedly, so.
Yeah, it's Austin.
No. Half the time it was me. Half the time it was Mirasmus double clicking.
Yeah, it was half the time me trying to click my token.
Flies through the wall.
Like,
Like jump scares you.
Wait, is this a ledge?
That is a small. Yeah, that's not a ledge. It is like a small like counter.
Oh, okay.
is there a doorway here?
No. It's a staircase leading up into this room. It's just I can't do altitude.
Oh.
You step into a church service currently in progress.
What is he saying, or what are they saying?
Who here speaks Necril?
That would be me, and possibly I just forgot his name. I'm not sure why.
Cavril.
Cavro.
Okay.
I do not.
All right. One sec. Walk in. The Mummy Lord is speaking to a floating incorporeal wraith that is covered all head to toe in symbols of Vecna. The mummified corpse speaks. The blackest night falls from the skies. The darkness grows as all light dies. In blackest day, in brightest night, beware your fears made into light. As you guys sort of step up and in, both the mummy and the wraith-like being turned to face you.
Oh, take stage, Necro Lord.
What do you say with such venom?
That's just Austin, that's not Basilius.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Cavril
as-
No,
sort
that
of...
was Basilius.
Austin is Basilius, but, the Mummy Lord holds a quarterstaff, and the wraith sort of floats behind him as the mummy chides out. Living. It has been so long since I felt a living heart. Who are you? He points the staff. As the whites kind of turn around, these sort of fleshy zombies sort of turn around and they draw these large silver swords.
I am Necrolord Azrael Oldspire, come here to reclaim and repair the Temple of Vecna in his name. He shows him his holy symbol on his hand.
The wraith sort of flinches as you hold up the holy symbol and backs. The mummy speaks out. I am Necrolord Melnog Ironfeather. I am the Necrolord of this temple.
Would I recognize that name at all?
Never heard of it.
Would uh
If you'd like to make religion checks, you can identify these undead.
would Cavril know the name?
Cavril, you're not sure. Cavril doesn't say anything. So Basilius. It's pretty easy to identify. These are just skeletons wearing wizard's robes. Azrael as well. That is a mummy. Because it's speaking and it is intelligent, that is a mummy lord. That is a considerable foe. As well as
It is something you do not want to piss off.
No, we can take it.
and the wraith that flinched when you showed the symbol is likely a zealot wraith. Meaning when someone dies and their final moments are filled with contempt and hatred and disappointment in their god, they become a zealot wraith, forced essentially to pray. However, symbols and religious iconography of their god cause them great pain. These are sword wights. These are beings kept alive through hatred or grudges, and are made to serve stronger undead. I am the Necrolord of this temple. What temple do you hail from?
I don't have a temple. That's out of character, by the way.
You do. You could just say it. I come from a new temple.
I come from a small temple in Chandler Cross.
Chandler Cross? I have not heard the name. Although it has been many centuries, I assume.
It has been at least 500 years to my recollection.
The sword wights still have their swords drawn. The Mummy Lord takes a step down, using his great staff as like a walking staff. And
do-
why come
do-
you here without invitation?
I was ordered by Vecna himself to come here.
The Mummy Lord sort of scoffs slightly. You speak with Vecna.
Yes, I don't see why that's hard to believe.
Not all of his worshippers are granted spokage with his master. I assumed I was the only speaker of Vecna on this continent.
Can you repeat that again, please? You cut
I
out a
said,
bit for me.
I assumed I was the only speaker of Vecna on this continent.
Dude, he's so stupid.
Nope, that's pretty legit for Vecna.
Yeah, but the entire undead nation, you think no one in that entire region can speak to Vecna?
Like Advocator speaker, like is he like the only one that would like ever like talk to Vecna?
Communicate with Vecna, yes. And now you're here? For what reason?
To help rebuild the church and bring greater honor in his name.
Rebuild. It is far too late for that. We survive as husks, honored by our existence, but unable to leave.
And why would that be?
There is great pain. When we were massacred here in this room, our bodies, our spirits, were unable to pass on. It has given us great wisdom and power, but we are trapped in this cathedral.
Basilius says to you, I've sensed great suffering. I assume I can like sense it greater here.
Yes.
My power tells me such, just as he says.
Yes, I've heard from Cavril of what happened to you. It was a travesty what the people of Belwall had committed.
Yes. Now that the gate is open, it must be open if you are here. Is that true?
Yes.
Perhaps then we can find a way to leave and gain our revenge on the people of Belwall. Yes. First revenge. The Mummy Lord sort of turns and slowly steps up the tomb.
I don't believe that might be necessary.
Do not believe it is necessary. Look at our existence. For 500 years we stay here, praying for salvation, for release from this place. And yet, no answer.
Would I know in any specific way to like release them from
If they are
their,
bound here as a haunt, there is no way to release them besides the intervening force of Vecna, or for the haunt to forgive the people who did this to them.
and they're pretty fucking pissed, so that's not likely at all. Shit.
Do you not do
These,
like
um,
exorcisms?
the mummy, that would destroy them. Exorcism would destroy them. And also, Azrael and Cavril, to Azrael and Cavril, exorcisms are sinful. But the Mummy Lord taps his staff on the ground, making a loud sort of clang. You do not know what it's like. You've heard the stories of undeath, but you do not know. These ones are the lucky ones. He waves at the sword whites. They cannot feel the maggots, the insects. They descend rapidly. I am tired of this existence. I need revenge. Something to make this worth it.
Revenge on who specifically? The people that probably massacred are all corpses by now.
They have descendants. The living, if they do not, the living themselves shall suffice. I must consume. We are starving here.
And what would you think would happen when they realize that the temple is now open? They would get as much forces as possible down here and just destroy the place again.
That is why you are here, is it not? To keep this temple safe. Join us. We will aid you in this rebuilding. And you can take your place along my side. However, we must start with revenge. It is the only justice left in this existence. The justice of the grave means nothing anymore. We are long beyond that.
If we kill them, they're just gonna come back later, right? Or is that more? Or is that not a thing?
If they're haunts, they would. Need to exercise them, or
You would have to, and you would have to exercise them after they're destroyed. You couldn't
And
exercise them
that
while
is
they were
being-
alive.
And that is seen blasphemous to us. Oh Lord, I'm trying to think of a way out of this.
Or you would have to enslave them.
True, but I don't think I'm gonna get a shot at enslaving a mummy lord.
I mean, it's will save. I think no mummy lords have like a big bonus to that.
Yeah, like maybe I can get some of the other undead, but I don't think the mummy lord will.
Well, okay, the mummy lord and these two, you couldn't, because they'd get a new saving throw every day since they're sentient.
The mages are also sentient.
The what?
The mages, these ones.
Oh, they're mages.
They're
You just said
wizards,
they're-
yeah.
Okay.
The living.
Ah.
You do not understand.
You have to make them either forgive Belwall or commit a sin.
Yeah, I
You-
either
He says,
somehow can. I either
you and
somehow
your
convince-
flesh. You do not understand what it is like. The living can never truly understand the tenets of Vecna. As long as you draw breath, you are nothing compared to us.
Azrael does slightly like scowl at that. So either somehow convince these morons to not go and kill the residents of Belwall, or join them and probably get my shit really whopped by Basilius.
Yeah. Yeah, that is fair. Joining them here is an option. That probably results in a new character for you.
Yeah, new character and me getting fucking slammed by you the minute I say yes.
And you don't have your beast with you.
Yeah, that too.
Your beast,
How-
your undead would probably just get killed by the Davins.
Yeah, true. How would I convince these morons not to do this? I need to think for a moment.
If anyone else would like to step up and speak while Azrael's thinking, he can.
I'm just watching him. I want to see what he does.
Him sitting down, kicking his feet back.
This wraith kind of floats around.
I kind of, if Cavarol tries to move past me, I want to kind of like gently motion him.
He stands next to you.
Mhm.
Sort of
Just want to give
flipping.
him like a nod.
He starts.
Like,
He
let
starts.
Asriel
He
do
starts flipping through the spell book. Oh, he's not gonna show the Necrolord. He has more respect for Asriel than you do.
I know.
Ah, okay. So it's just like the mummy, the mages, and the wraith that want revenge on Belwall specifically. Like the whites here,
The whites are mindless.
well, the whites are mindless, so those don't count at all.
Oh, actually, no. The whites have 11 intelligence.
Oh, so yeah, then they do count.
That
now.
doesn't mean sapience. Undead generally can have intelligence without being sapient.
It doesn't say these are sapient at all on their descriptions. They're consumed with rage and hatred. They don't really think besides that.
I was considering, like out of character, asking them if he probably knows the names. Like, let's say the names of the families who have done this.
You're not getting Basilius' permission to do that. 500 years, generations later.
Yeah, I know. Fucking. Like, the only other idea I have is attacking them.
I mean, theoretically, we could we in order to keep like sins down, the only one we really have to exercise would be the spirit. The others we could actually just imprison.
But, like, I'm also considering what would Vecna think of this?
Vecna wants you to probably go and slaughter the town.
It appears as though Vecna has sort of cursed them in a way, because they are haunted here, and now the Mummy Lord did say that Vecna has not spoken to them in all these years. It seems like this wraith is a zealot wraith, meaning that he is.
Yeah, remember, you saw it flinch away the minute I showed my holy symbol.
At the moment before it died, it forsaked Vecna.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, these guys are heretics then. What the fuck am I thinking?
At least this guy is. This guy still is a Necrolord, he says. But it seems as though Vecna has, if Vecna doesn't speak to the Necrolord, it seems as though Vecna has just given up on these guys. Pretty much just like, well, you're literally useless as followers, so why would I want you?
Yeah, so I don't think he'd mind at all of us just wanton murdering these fucks.
Well, I guess the question is, so Azrael is obviously like an exalted of Vecna. Does Azrael think it would be wrong to exercise these guys since Vecna has forsaken them?
Azor, what do you think?
Well, if Vecna has forsaken them, like by like this entire thing of the cult, like if like Vecna has basically said like, yeah, these guys are no longer useful for me in life or in death. So Azrael would see them as like they've already tried to um, fulfill their purposes, failed miserably at it. So to him, like he does feel bad about them. Like he feel like he sees the deaths of these people as great travesties to Vecna. But give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Grim, I see you playing Wrath of the Righteous.
What the fuck, Grim?
I'm not playing Wrath of the Righteous.
Come on, Delios, get your shit together. Dude, I'm ready to slay these motherfuckers. How would we exercise these guys?
It would be something that Azor would have to do once they're slain.
Can I see if I know how to?
Make a religion check. You know that whatever I mean, whatever specific ritual it is, Azrael would be the only one who would know it. Unless you're, like, specifically knowledgeable about the practices of Vecna. But you're pretty sure that Azrael could do it. It would essentially just be severing their spirits from this place. Which isn't very hard. At least relatively speaking, for like a supernatural ritual.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't very hard, but it would require the destruction of all these their physical forms.
Okay.
Yeah, they would be severed and sent to the Silent Lands.
Dude, I'm ready to bust out my rifle and start gunning them down. What? You have the spear now, right, Zach?
Yeah.
What spear? Oh, the Dabbith's spear. Okay.
Erasmus ever coming back?
Yeah, he said he had to step away for a second.
I don't know. It was more than a second. You guys ready for Basilius to just whip out a Tommy gun and start shooting these bitches?
It's not a Tommy gun.
Basilius looks like he'd use a Tommy gun though.
Say hello to my little friend.
Anyway, I start blasting. Glad I got that 2 and 7 out of the way. Well, I should give Ryochi the laser pistol for this fight.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, so what you gonna do?
But hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
we could hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Now we can't.
Now we can't. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do it again.
Wait, now we hear you.
Wait, we hear you?
Like I was saying, I was considering that the options of like helping these guys with their revenge plan and the ups and downs and to Azrael the 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 down would be like the destruction of this place and the destruction of the library specifically, and he doesn't see it like as a worthwhile plan to help one, two, three, four, five, six guys with a revenge plan with families who don't even know why they're gonna get massacred in the first place.
Yep.
Rather than attempt to continue to keep up the tenets of Vecna, like uh, like the continuing experimentation of undeath and stuff like that. So he will state that that the hold on uh, that helping him in his revenge plan would solely to hit me at least bring only greater destruction to this holy temple, and cannot assist them in destroying a sacred site to Vecna.
Alright. So the Mummy Lord stands there with his metal quarterstaff staring at you as only a few seconds have passed in universe. Azrael, what do you say?
Oh, he just said that.
Yeah. Basically, I tell him that I cannot risk the destruction of this temple just for him to have revenge on people who wouldn't even know why they're being massacred in the first place.
The Mummy Lord gives what you assume is a scowl, although his face is mostly rotted.
By the way, out of character, how do you flip the token? Because I'm technically looking backwards.
You actually right click. I think he hasn't installed the module I sent him, so you actually right click it, hit the cog, and then go to appearance and then horizontal flip.
I just did it.
Yep. Continue.
Um, the Mummy, the Necrolord, says, "Very well. Perhaps then we will find our own way out. And you," he points at Azrael, "now you will pay the price for your lack of vision." Initiative.
Draws his gun.
Yep. Roll initiative, everybody.
We're still in initiative. Clear it.
Oh, yep, end combat. There you go.
And then do the thing. I like seeing you. I mean, it's really easy. Like I said, just if you do the click and drag, since so like add everything to the combat, right? If you mouse over it, it'll tell you specifically which one is going.
How do I
Like,
roll
it-
initiative for everyone? Oh, roll
top
roll
left-
NPC.
Yikes! I'm going dead last.
How
Wow,
am I? Can we talk about ever since I removed my drawback, I've still always gone last.
You rolled very poorly.
Yeah, I rolled real poorly.
I rolled a 1
All right,
or 2.
let's get this battle music on and see if we can end this combat in 40 minutes. But if not, we'll go longer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If only the game started on time.
Like I said, I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm not sure why nobody woke me up. I went for a nap, and apparently that nap turned into a fucking 4-hour sleep.
Here's the music.
I actually can't hear any music.
Well, that's because I put it in the music tab. You have to play it yourself.
Oh. No wonders.
Oh, you've been putting stuff in the music tab.
Yes.
Mhm.
Every time I
Well-
say "here's the music," there's a ping in the music tab.
Well, I've muted the music.
Yeah, I think everyone had that tab muted.
No, I don't, but I just usually ignore it most of the time.
All right. Top of the round, the Zealot Wraith. He will float over here. He will raise a hand up. And he will cast a spell. Despite being a Zealot Wraith, he has... the same casting level as Cavril. Up to 3rd level spells, so he's a weaker spellcaster. So I will use Cavril's thing for him. First things first, he points at Azrael. And he fires a sharp green ray at you. Oops, killed a gnat. Nice. Gotcha. This ray fires at you. Azrael, you sidestep it as it misses you. As he attempts to enfeeble you with magic.
He just looks calmly at it.
Cavril. I am with you, Necrolord. Cavril will step up. And is going to... touch you, Azrael, and cast Greater Invisibility on you. Oh, yep. He's gonna cast it on you or creature touched. There you go. Azrael, 4. Ten rounds, you are invisible no matter what you do.
Oh, so I can attack these dudes invisible.
You can see your tokens like translucent.
Yeah, that's awesome, actually.
Skeletal mages, or let's see, skeletal mage. He will step, wave his hands, and he will mage armor himself.
Oh, Azrael's token vanished.
Yep, because you can't see it because he's invisible.
Oh yeah, because I had a token. Yeah.
This sword wight will step forward, swing its greatsword at Cavril. Cavril's natural AC is 23, so that does not hit.
Wow, that man's tanky.
He waves his hand up and channels his mage armor. The blade glances off, doing nothing. His sword goes to where Azrael assumedly was, and will swing the great 80% mischance. Even without the mischance, that would still miss. He swings, and you step just backwards, avoiding the blade, as these things sort of clumsily step forward. Mummy Lord will 5-foot step. We will see who is truly Speaker of Vecna. Mummy will use Divine Power. The mummy gains a +3 to all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, strength checks, and strength-based skill checks. He also gains 1 temporary hit points per caster level. And he has the haste ability in relation to his attacks. That's his turn. Ryochi. What's Ryochi doing?
Oh, I was muted. Ryoshi casts Good Hope on everyone.
Alright.
Yeah, it is in everyone's buff tab.
How long does it last?
7 minutes.
Okay, so that should last us a while in combat then.
Where is the buff tab?
Click on the buff tab on the character sheet. Zach,
Yeah.
you gonna add it?
Buff tab.
Active Good Hope. There it is.
Yep.
Okay. Does Cavril get it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll add that manually to everything Cavril does.
It is in the. If you open the buff compendium, it's there.
Okay. You are all filled with a powerful hopefulness.
Do you think I should go after the skeletal mages first, or should I go after the main?
Skeletal Mage 5-foot steps forward and Mage Armor. Grim. These pews are so broken apart, it's considered, everything here is considered flat. What are you doing, Grim? The only thing that can't happen in this room is charges.
Unless you're flying.
Unless you're flying, yes.
Zach?
I will 5
Damn, I
foot
wish I had
step.
Man Dead on me, but at the same time, I do not want that Necro Lord to have him.
5 foot step?
Or-
Yeah.
Then what?
Oh no, he's gonna roar, isn't he?
He doesn't see you.
I'm gonna shatter glass smite.
What does that do? Because it's not in your features.
With my.
Zach, that's a melee attack that does that.
It just says with your weapon. It's only melee.
It says make a melee attack.
Okay, then never mind.
Would you like
You
to
can
not
just-
5 foot step?
You can just like walk to this tile and then attack this guy. Do it.
All right, then yeah.
Uh,
I'll
Run
that-
into
do
Azrael.
Yeah, I was. You cannot share the tie with Azrael.
Well, he doesn't know Azrael's there.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, can you see invisible?
No.
No, but he hasn't
No,
moved.
I saw him go invisible.
Yeah, but you don't know I'm still standing there. That's the thing.
Now
Okay.
he does.
So you smash into this guy diagonally.
Yeah.
That would change the cone.
Actually,
Oh,
the
it's
direction
aimed in the
his
direction of a
choice.
choice. Okay. So you smash into this right, make an attack. Okay. You rolled a 13.
No, that's extra damage.
Oh, 13 extra damage. 19. That does not hit. These wraiths have 21 AC.
But the shattered glass still.
If it hits, it deals damage plus structures, and you create.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you create the glass anyway. Okay, so this deals 13 damage to... that one doesn't. These three in the back here take 13 damage. How do I deal damage to a bunch of creatures at once?
Highlight them, and then mouse over the damage on the attack roll, and you'll see two buttons pop up next to it. That's
Apply
deal
damage.
all damage and deal half damage.
Sweet, it works. I didn't know that. I've been doing it manually.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You swing, and although the sword right blocks it, the magical force from it creates this slashing wind. I don't know where the glass would come from, but...
It's metaphysical glass.
whoa.
He's shattering the air itself.
It's spiritual glass. Skeletal Mage. 5 foot steps this way and cast Mage Armor. Sword White.
The only bad thing now is that I'm cornered, so the invisibility was not very helpful.
The Sword White swings a greatsword at you. However, you bring your arm up in defense and it glances off your armor. Sword White. The Wraith on your side. What does it do?
Oh wait, yeah, it's a silver sword, isn't it?
What is the Wraith gonna do?
Oh, the wraith.
I don't physically think it can hurt anyone here.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Try to distract them. That's all I can think of at this point, literally.
It flies into the middle of the fight, hoping someone will attack it. Skeletal Mage. 5 foot step. Mage armor.
As long as none of them go at this spot, I think I might have a chance to actually exit.
It will attack you, Grim. It swings the great sword sort of mindlessly, and you dodge out of the way. Basilius.
I'll flutter 5 feet up and unload my pepper box rifle into the ghost.
Alright.
My gun counts as being ghost touch.
Alright. Give me some shots.
Does anything you touch count as ghost touched?
Yes.
Bang, bang. That first one barely hits. 18 damage. The bullet hits, and the wraith shrieks in agony as it feels physical pain for the first time in a long time.
I'll handle the 2 in the back.
Azrael, who is invisible.
I can only move 25 feet, right?
Yep. You can only move 20 feet. Because you're wearing medium armor, yeah. None of these dudes will make it out protective opportunity against you.
Huh?
Well, because they can't see you. You just walk right by them.
Oh, can none of them, or can they?
They can, but you're invisible, so they don't. They physically
okay.
could, yes. Azrael, you're invisible no matter what you do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna...
The Wraith still looks right at you.
No, yeah, of course. I'm gonna summon Monster 3.
Okay, you begin summoning a monster.
Ooh. Risky.
Alright. In one turn, you can summon a monster. Just get the list up and tell me what kind when you're ready.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check Summon Monster 3. By then, I should have...
Okay, next, the Zealot Wraith. We'll 5-foot step behind this undead. It will point at Azrael, who it can still see. And will sort of wave its hands in the motion of a bow and fire an arrow made of acid at Azrael. Casting Acid Arrow. That hits your touch, Azrael.
Damn.
You take 3 acid damage. And then, for 2 more rounds, the next 2 rounds, you will also take 3 damage.
Alright, do I need to roll anything to keep concentration on the spell?
Nope, it's not your spell.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He took damage while casting a spell. He needs
You need a concentration roll, yep.
Yep.
This is the bad part of Summon Monster.
You go to Spells, the Spells part of your tab, and click Concentration.
This is why Summon Good/Evil Monster is such a good feat.
Yeah.
That passes.
Alright. I keep concentration on the spell.
It was DC 22.
Oh my god, I got it by 1 then.
You are hit directly with this acid splash. It's not. It hurts a whole bunch, but it doesn't feel like it really does that much damage. You like this kind of like weirdly melancholy music?
Mm-hmm.
Cavra will, because this doesn't provoke anything, Cavra waves his hand and will attempt to command undead.
Specifically what, the Wraith? Oh no, the others.
If you just highlight all of them and then click the will save button, it'll mass roll wills. I would just highlight everything, Grim included, and just ignore Grim's roll.
Oh, sorry, 1 sec. Alright, 1, 2, 3. This one. Wait, no, sorry. this one, and this one are now all under your control.
Or Cavriel's control.
Is there one for Charmed?
No, but I just give it the confused icon because that impairs no debuff.
I can do Dazed.
Does
that-
days give you a penalty?
No, Dazed just means you can't take an action.
Okay, yeah.
That's Dazzled you're thinking of.
Yes. Or pinned. Pinned works. Wait,
No.
never mind. Pinned does not work.
Okay, I got what I want to summon.
A lot of the whites sort of freeze up for a second before turning around and turning their swords on their allies. Cavriel will then 5-foot step backwards. And he speaks. Minions, destroy them. Skeletal Mage. Step. He waves his arms. And a burst of magic missiles fires out at Grim. Grim, you take 8 damage altogether.
Ow.
Sword White. 5-foot swing at... it's not really that intelligent. Basilius. $29.
I'll take 2 damage. Or 4 damage.
Yep. Alright. Yep, okay, you did it yourself.
Silius?
Yep. Sword White.
What
5.
about me, Mirasmus?
Oh, I wanted to see you were still there.
Oh, I said I'll take that 4 damage.
Five
Oh, no,
foot
sure.
step, swing at Grim. 30.
Okay, yeah, they're doing way better now.
You take 13 damage. And you must make a fort save. DC. One sec. Okay, you pass it. It's DC 15. Or take level drain. Mummy Lord. 5-foot step backwards. Let's go... this. Deeper Darkness.
Idiot.
Well, at least Grim won't be affected.
Everything within this green light is pitch dark. Ryochi, it is completely dark.
Ryochi will Ryochi will center a haste on where Basilius was the millisecond before it became dark.
Alright, I'll start giving everyone haste. Does Ryochi add the undead to her haste?
No. It is just
Well, it has to be living creatures, can it, doesn't it?
its allies,
Okay, you guys are all hasted.
except Azrael because he left. You remove that haste.
Man.
You're the one who left.
Yeah, I know, but fucking, what else am I supposed to do? I don't got ranged weapons.
Ryochi will then.
I'll put it here. I saw that he could do it like 300 feet, so I'm like, why wouldn't he do it the farthest away possible?
Ryochi moves there and passes. Actually, wait. No, sorry. Oh, never mind. Yes, he moves here.
All right. The white he walks by will swing.
Wait, they can see him?
Yes. All creatures in this tomb, in the aura, which is 120 feet, of the Mummy Lord, have see and darkness.
Oh, no. He's invisible.
Oh, you're right. Then it's fine.
I was like, whoa.
No, but all creatures within 120 feet of the Mummy Lord that are his allies have see and darkness as the devil ability.
Little does he know, we're devils.
Skeletal Mage. There is the sound of speaking a necrol from somewhere. And Basilius. A ray of fire flies at you. However, you bring the sword up.
I don't have the sword out.
Oh, you don't have the sword out? Then you just duck it.
He just quickly like flaps to the side.
I was like, you
I'm
can't-
It just misses.
I
I
was
don't even duck it. It didn't hit DC. It didn't even hit 10.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to make you look cool here.
I want the mage to look lame.
He just blasts the ray of flame in direction. Grim,
Loser.
who nothing has changed for. Okay,
What
5.
does haste allow me to do?
It gives you an extra attack. Or an extra attack
Okay.
on your full attacks.
Not you,
Why not him?
because it doesn't affect natural attacks.
Oh, oof. Then nothing. It just gives you better to hit.
It also gives you movement speed. If you click on edit the haste buff, it'll tell you everything.
But, you can make your attacks. I was gonna have it be like a thing where the ray comes at you and you have like the dark saber out and you're like precognitively block it without even seeing the attack.
Instead, it goes in an entire spiel.
I'm also gonna enter the one stats.
Okay, this one takes... Which one are you attacking first? North or south?
North.
Alright. 18. Nice. r/d4. I love that subreddit.
It's the same command from map tools that you've been using for over a year.
The second claw also hits. The bite hits.
It all hits.
The gore hit. This thing, you crush into it and it falls over dead. And you create mirror images.
3 of them, so he almost got max on that roll.
Skeletal Mage sees mirror images and knows exactly what to do.
Oh yeah.
Grim, a bunch of bolts come out of nowhere. You take 4 damage. As you are pummeled by small, like... It feels like someone threw a rock at you.
It's basically like somebody just punching Grim in the gut slightly.
Sword white. Following Kevral's...
Attacks also count as silver.
Nice.
Just-
Following Kevral's command, the sword whites will run up and attack the mages. The skeletal... That's Tyros the Defender for the skeletal mages. They have 18 AC. Another friendly sword right will attack the one that's attacking Cavral. Wow. That 18 does not hit the sword white. Friendly wraith. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It flies around trying to get someone's attention, but nobody cares.
I mean, it could like move in front of this guy and try and block his vision.
Oh yeah, true.
But he has life sense. He can just sense you there.
Yeah, but like
I know.
his vision like to cast spells.
He could like try and just stand in front of him and like provide soft cover to anyone he tries attacking. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was
Grim,
honestly.
the skeletal mage will scorching ray you. Alright. Beam fires out. That hits your touch, dealing 9 fire damage.
Mirror images.
Yep. A roll. You have... What was that? 2 plus 1?
5.
5 altogether.
Mhm.
I will roll D5.
D6.
5 mirror.
Just
D6.
imagining 5 grams in a fight.
If it's 6, it hits you.
Wow. DM, roll that dice again. That did not look like it rolled.
I'm just gonna roll a 6 again real quick. No, that was 3. Okay. So you are blasted, and the mage is lucky as the fire connects with you, burning you.
Feel like I should go back to heal him. Do you think you'll be fine, Graham, or do you want me to heal you?
Sword, now seeing that the other undead is not his friend, will attack that undead. He takes 6 damage. This friendly sword white will step down to attack this not friendly one, getting flanking in the process. Five damage. Basilius.
Right. Basilius will throw his gun on the ground behind him and charge forward, drawing his lightsaber as he moves.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
Hey. The Mummy Lord brings up his adamantine staff as he sees you charging.
All right.
You have to hit regular AC,
30.
but it still hits, dealing 12 force damage to the Mummy Lord. Alright, you deal the damage.
He's sentient, right? So he's not immune to fear.
He's sentient, but he also is immune to fear. As
Okay,
Mummy Lords, as most undead are.
He should lose that, right?
Yeah, due to his
Yeah.
aura.
Yeah, my aura.
Oh, yep, he loses immunity to fear. Yep, you can attempt to intimidate or fear him. It is gonna be hard. Okay, especially if you roll a 1.
Oh.
27 does not pass.
Oof. Know your place, mummy.
I will not suffer you. Azrael.
But the creature I wanted to summon was a
Give me the name.
Psychopomp Nosoi.
Ooh, a Psychopomp.
Yeah, Psychopomp.
What CR is it?
CR.
Oh, Basilius, you want to do your swift action?
Yeah.
CR2.
Okay. Do your swift action, Basilius.
Swift action. I'm activating grasp of the goddess, granting me 10-foot reach. And I will expand the range by the duration an extra round with my power points.
Alright. You summon a Nosoi. Where do you want to summon it? Oh, it's dark all around you. So you'd have to summon it within 1 square of you.
Yeah. Is that my action or?
No, you have your whole turn.
I'll just move forward till I'm outside of the darkness.
Alright.
And I'll attack the wizard. The right is right above.
With your scythe? Okay, give me a scythe. You can right-click your token, and right at the bottom there, you can see the scythe, yep. Nice swing. That crumbles the... Oh, that almost crumbles the wizard.
And the Psychopomp goes right after me, right?
Yep, it's whole turn.
What's
They
his
don't
movement
actually turn their
again?
summoned.
Oh, then yeah, no, then it'll just sit there for now.
All right. It will go on your next turn.
Yep, that's fine.
Zealot Wraith. Where does Azrael keep his holy symbol?
I'm right here.
No, where do you keep your holy symbol? It's on your hand, right?
It is. Yeah, it is on my right hand.
Do you wear gloves or do you have bare hands?
Well, since I usually wear gloves, but I remove them whenever I do need to cast it. So
Oh, so you don't have your gloves on right now.
I do not have them on right now.
Okay, because Wraith Zealots cannot approach within 5 feet of someone with a presented holy symbol, and cannot touch them or make melee attacks against them.
Oh, so he's freaking out right now.
The Wraith will...
Azrael's not presenting the holy symbol. He's using the hand to hold the scythe.
Oh, that's fair. But
it's a standard action to present.
But he also can't do damage to him. Okay, the Zealot Wraith will channel this horrific energy through it and screech out this horrible channel. It will channel negative energy to do damage. Everyone who can be affected by negative energy damage within 30 feet of it must make a DC 18 will save. The Nisoi is within range. Can the Nisoi take negative energy damage? I don't see any immunities. Yep, it only has immunity to death effects. You both pass. You both take half of this. So you take 12.
15? Oh no, 12. Sorry, my math is bad.
Basilius, you also take 12 negative energy damage.
Mm-hmm.
As there's this horrific screech of energy that overwhelms you with this just hatred. It's actually very similar to how a Force Scream would work. Let's see. The Zealot Wraith will then footstep this way. Cavro cannot see anything. He will continue to footstep away and continue to order his undead. He cannot see the undead, so he can't command undead. Skeletal may 5 footstep here. He will begin casting a magic missile.
God, these things just love that spell, don't
They have it at will.
Oh wow, really?
Do you have an attack opportunity, Basilius? Because he's not casting defensively.
And he's also like on like death's door, so if you hit him, he'll be fucking toast.
Okay, you and slash through the bones. The bones you hit are just vaporized, and it dies instantly. Sword White is surrounded and will swing at a nearby Sword White. Natural 1. The Mummy Lord square up with you, Basilius. He will... what should I do to Basilius? Oh wait, this looks good. Okay. He will... use his... great sword, or a quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He will full attack you with it.
Okay.
And he has Divine Power, which gives him a +3 to it, and to damage.
Divine Power is also another buff that's in the compendium. If you want to apply that.
Oh, I'm just putting the +3/+3 because that's all it really does.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it'll automatically. Add
You look pretty adept, so he's not gonna power attack you.
Okay, that's fair.
Wow, roll the 3 on that first dice.
I block both hits.
Ooh, it almost gets you with the second one.
I block the second one with my shield.
Yep, but he swings the staff up, and you bring the saber in defense, using some of the things that Talik has taught you. The saber and the adamantine staff clash with each other in a fury of sparks. It's very strange fighting an enemy that you actually have to block. Ryochi.
Ryochi will move here, and doesn't know where the end of the darkness is. He will spend his turn to start doing a bardic performance. Despite singing, that does not break invisibility. Ryoshi starts singing the Care Bear song or something gay. He will inspire confidence.
Alright, inspire confidence.
No, wait. What's the good one? Is that the good one? No.
Inspire, courage.
Yes. Everyone can add the inspire courage buff.
Alright, you guys get a +2 to all attack and weapon damage rolls, and a +1 on saving throws against charm and fear.
Make sure you set the buff to level 7.
Skeletal Mage. 5 foot. Point at Basilius. Scorching Ray. The ray flies past you. Grim.
I will. 5-foot step. And Obsidian Razor style.
Rip them.
That one
that-
fucking.
That is
light.
also a buff you can enable.
Yep, I already just did.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
You get a bonus equal to craft skill on melee damage rolls for this turn. So all your attacks do an extra 7 damage. It's overkill, yes, but it is very cool.
oh my god.
Just the claws. You swing forward and rip it apart. It's dead. As you swing forward with your claws twice and then bite, and as you tear back with the bite, you just rip its torso off its legs. The legs go limp and just fall over.
Does it take all 3 to kill just one?
Yep.
Oh.
You can continue attacking the one below you. And then you quickly bring your horns over and smash into this one. It is knocked back and it is almost down.
You do so much fucking damage.
Dude, fucking this Grim can tear
That
through most people like goddamn paper.
That was exactly 100 damage.
Jesus, man. You can 1v1 anything, I think.
Anything you can hit, yep.
You can't beat anything that flies.
True.
Skeletal Mage. Let's just keep magic missiling Grim.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to hit care of them as fast as possible.
They can do it at will. Ooh, that's a 5 then 4. It's 9 damage.
Lord.
You are just continuously being pummeled with these little blue darts. Friendly Sword White. 5 foot step. Great Sword full attack. 8 damage. Friendly sword white. Great sword full attack.
Ooh,
That's a crit.
nice.
That's a confirmed crit. With 2 swings, the sword white slashes the other sword white in half.
Alright, Grim can now go fucking deal with the wizards.
Yeah.
Wraith, who
Ooh,
does nothing.
spooky. He's so spooky.
He starts rattling chains.
Ooh.
Delta Mage, 5-foot step back. Scorching Ray the sword white. The sword white is blasted in the chest with fire damage. It is singed, but still standing. Friendly sword white will move its movement this way. Basilius.
5-foot step through the air.
5-foot flap.
Yep. And I'll say, you seem a little weak for a Necrolord. And then full attack him.
That last one hits. As you swing, he brings the staff up and deflects several of your blows. However, you do slash him. 14. He is pretty chipped at, but not bloody yet.
I will intimidate him.
Alright, give me Intimidate. 33. Let me see what his DC is for that. That barely passes. He
Alright. And then I will spend my swift action to increase the level of the fear.
So he's frightened.
Yep. I establish myself as an opponent that is beyond his skill level.
The Zealot Wraith sees this, and it will fly over.
Oh,
That
dear.
provokes.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
Oh, the 4 times lightsaber crit.
Look at that crit damage.
You tap into your Shicho. As you take the stance, as this thing comes at you, you do a wide swipe as Talik taught you, and you get this thing right in the chest as it flies forward. There is a horrid scream as it is hit. With the last of its strength, it's going to attempt to attack you.
Dude,
Wait. Is it dead?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with the last of its strength, it's at 6 HP.
Dude, you put that thing in its fucking place.
It reaches out to touch you.
That fails.
26?
My armor is ghost touch.
Oh, Ghost Touch armor, nice. It reaches out and scrapes against you, but does not pierce through your supernatural defenses.
Your minions are weak as well.
Caverill yells, "I don't know what's happening!"
Somebody's getting their ass
Everything's
kicked.
fine.
That's all I can say.
He waves his hands and attempts to dispel magic in greater darkness.
I told you I was good at fighting undead.
Yo, no, dude. I saw that happen. Freaking Azrael is afraid of you, like completely.
Ooh, that's a deeper darkness removed. The darkness fades away. Careful then yells, "Minions, to me!" Skeleton Mage is dead.
You can cast it somewhere around over here in the bottom.
No, that's not that specific Skeleton Mage. Let's see. The Mummy Lord will 5-foot step away from you.
Okay.
It literally cannot leave this room. It has to stand its ground.
Yeah.
It will wave his hands. He'll cast defensively. Can he cast defensively? Okay, he can cast defensively while frightened.
Mm-hmm.
He will cast defensively first. Let me roll it.
Wait, I think I got skipped.
You did not.
Alright, sorry. All right.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah. Yeah, you skipped him.
Okay.
The Wraith moved before him.
Okay, yep.
We can just take your turn now.
Yep, you can just take your turn now. Move you up on this part of the initiative.
Let me just. I'm just gonna try
I think he's
stabbing
just
him in
so
the back.
used to nothing ever going be after me.
You run up and swing with the scythe. However, the Wraith knows that you're there, and it dodges out of the way.
I wasn't going for the Wraith, I was going for the Mummy Lord.
Oh, okay. That doesn't hit the Mummy Lord either. Your scythe
Yeah, no.
embeds into the back of the Mummy Lord, and he doesn't even flinch.
He doesn't even notice. I tried to stab him in the back.
Now the Mummy Lord. 5-foot step. He knows you're there. But he has a 50% miss chance. He channels some energy into a... Let's not cast defensively. He runs his hand over his other hand, and there's this burning black fire that he extends out towards you. He's going to cast Greater Contagion.
Okay, I'll take my attack of opportunity.
You may.
You have multiple attacks of opportunity?
You only take one at a time.
Because you attacked the Wraith before. I'm just double checking.
I do have 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Alright, that barely hits him. That does hit him. Ow, that hurts.
DC like 34 concentration check. Oh, Azrael gets an attack as well.
Oh, I get an attack opportunity?
Yeah.
Alright, let me.
I'm getting a notes from the SBC. Total and stack block, he had a plus 14 to this roll. So what's 18 plus 14?
32.
No. He rolled a 5.
Yeah, plus 9, which is his caster level. And the total after that is plus 14 for Mummy Lord. It's on his stat block right here.
14 plus 14 is 28.
No, he should just have. Why is he getting plus like 30?
Click on his concentration check to see it.
No. Mummy Lord should have like. It should be like a total of plus 14, not.
Checking this, one sec.
I also can't see the stat because I'm not a DM.
Oh.
But he should only have like a total of plus 14, not plus 13 plus 14 after that. That'd be ridiculous.
That would count for like some big CR monster type shit.
No. Even like 20th level casters only have like plus 20. There's no way he has plus 30.
Let's see, one sec. Yeah, oh, it comes from combat casting, the extra. Okay. Yep, he fails.
And I'm guessing my attack doesn't hit.
23? No.
I think the funny part is, was he using that on me?
No.
Okay.
He was touching, he was ripping at Azrael.
Okay.
Ryochi.
Oh, but now I can also use my my Nosai.
Here.
Maintain performance.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the no-sai first.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want it to move?
Right there, yeah, it should be fine.
Alright, what do you want it to do?
To use its
Haunting Melody?
Haunting Melody.
Okay. All living and undead creatures within 60 feet must succeed on a will save or be fascinated.
Does that also affect allies, or is it like
Yep,
everything?
it is everyone.
Damn. This would have worked better a while ago in combat when there was a shitload more stuff.
Grim passes. Mummy Lord passes. Wraith passes. Mage is fascinated. Sword White passes. Azrael, yeah, Azrael, you also are affected by it. Pass. So, this mage, and this mage are both, they both stop what they're doing and stare at the Nosar, doing nothing.
Alright.
They are fascinated for 6 rounds.
That should keep a lot of magic missiles off Grim.
They are also dazzled at the same time. Delta Mage can do nothing. He is fascinated.
Wait, you skipped Ryochi.
Ryochi, yes.
Hypnotic pattern.
On who?
He can't see Azrael.
It's fine. Well,
So he centers it like this.
Okay, roll 2d4 and add your caster level, maximum 10, to determine the number of hit dice of creatures affected. So, make a roll. 2d4 plus 7.
13 hit dice of creatures, starting from the least hit die.
That would be Azrael. Azrael,
What?
you must make a will save.
oh.
You fail.
That's the.
+2 versus morale and charm.
Oh, he succeeds.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, yeah, because of, what's it called? Morale versus Fear and Charm. Where do you get that from? Oh,
It's in
from
his
Undead
notes.
Undead Resilience. You still have that, even though you're human still.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you said he loses that one.
No, he lost the immunity to energy drain.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
so
still has
I
the-
can get level drained, but
He can get level drained, but all the attacks that would, he's immune to because of their negative energy. If you're hit by, like, Enervation, that would level drain you.
No, yeah, but anything else can't do shit.
In that case, the next HD in line, which would probably be the Wraith.
The Mummy Lord.
Oh, the Wraith. had
Wow.
Yep, the Mummy Lord is 9, that Wraith is 10 hit dice.
Lamau. Alright,
Um,
Mummy Lord will save.
26.
All right, Wraith will save.
24. Only no one is affected. Okay. There is a charge and a like epileptic blast of energy. You guys actually have to avert your eyes because it is just painful to look at.
Oh, that hurts.
But eventually it fades away.
Ryoshi concentrates on it so it doesn't fade away, just to annoy you.
Okay. Skeletal Mage is fascinated and does nothing.
No, it's not.
That one's not. You're right.
Oh.
Magic
Why?
Missile Basilius.
It's literally like an ant biting you in the leg. Like, it's literally nothing.
They add up.
Yeah, Grim is like being pounded slowly. Basilius, you take a flat 8 damage.
Are magic missiles count as...
They are not.
Ray
They're not
attacks?
rays. No.
Okay.
You can only block rays. You can't block missiles. Just like you can't block an acid arrow, but you could block a scorching ray. You could also technically block disintegrate.
Wow. That would be an Uno reverse if I've ever.
That's why you gotta get what's it called. That's why if you know there's disintegrates, you gotta get redirect attack for your lightsaber, so you can redirect disintegrates. Skeletal Mage, fascinated.
You skipped me?
Grim, you did. You're skipped. Sorry, you're so important.
Wow.
Grim, it's your turn.
Damn.
It's okay, Grim. Here, I'll pet you. Here you go. There you go, Grim.
Funhouse Waltz time.
Double move?
That's a charge.
I said you cannot
Funhouse
charge.
waltz.
What is Funhouse Waltz? Okay, you
I can
should
charge
move it.
without having to go in a straight line.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll allow it.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's awesome.
Give me an attack.
Are you kidding me? Oh wait, I think that hits.
+2 from charging.
Oh yeah, +2. So 22. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
What's up?
22 to hit.
22 to hit hits.
That's 20 damage. Hey, get off my keyboard.
No. I refuse.
Where did he go?
Did your cat like jump on your desktop or something?
Where did he go?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Right, now the mind-controlled race to return to Cavriel.
Alright. Skeletal Mage. He's fascinated.
Yeah, fascinated.
Sword White is friendly.
I'm also... Oh.
What else are you doing?
I'm gonna enter Doppelganger Dance instead of Infinite Mirror Stance.
You just used your swift action for Funhouse Waltz, didn't you?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't switch stances, Zach.
Basilius.
Zach, did you hear me?
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
Am I
you didn't
still
put
quiet?
What kind of action it was?
I can hear you. I'm talking to Zach.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean I didn't tell you?
In the ability itself on the site, you didn't
I
state
assumed
which
you knew
actions
what your
they were.
actions were.
No.
Well, you can edit it yourself.
Basilius, it is your turn.
I will. I no longer have reach, so I'll 5-foot step and floor on him.
For on who, the Mummy Lord?
First attack at the Mummy Lord. Second attack at.
You can just
the-
roll them and decide. Doesn't matter. You don't have to say beforehand.
First attack at the Mummy Lord.
18 damage. It still
Uh,
stands.
I will intimidate him.
Okay. Okay, he is now panicked.
The 30 goes at the Wraith.
Dead.
So with a quick horizontal slash, I swipe through him and the Wraith, dispelling the Wraith, and I just turn toward the Mummy Lord and say, "And this is where you end. And this is where you meet your end."
You correct yourself mid-intimidation. You understand what I mean. Azrael.
Fear me.
That will provoke.
Never mind. Then I'll just stand right in front of him.
Oh, I would 5 foot up here.
You already 5 foot stepped up.
No, that was last turn. Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Either way, I don't think I'm gonna have much of a shot to hit him.
You could reach out and try to touch him with cure serious wounds.
True, but I think I'm just gonna try attacking him with the scythe. Yep.
All right. You reach out and slash into him, but does nothing.
How long was my invisibility supposed to last him?
You still have 2 more rounds left of it.
Oh, okay.
Cavril will 5 foot step. He will wave his hands and cast. Let's give it a good old-fashioned... good old-fashioned telekinesis. Let's see. No, telekinesis isn't really useful. We're just gonna go with a Scorching Ray.
Oh, hold on a sec. Tanky, you moved one of the whites into Ryochi.
Sorry, I can't see him when I'm holding the white.
Yeah, so the white runs into Ryochi, literally.
Bumps into him and stops. Okay. He's going to Scorching Ray and fire a bunch of rays at the Mummy Lord.
Nice.
Blast, blast, blast. Do any of these hit?
Yes.
The first one hits,
Yeah, I think the 20.
dealing 12 damage.
The 15 doesn't.
No, 15 is Tychos the Defender. That deals 12 damage, and mummies are vulnerable to fire. Meaning it does 18 damage. Yeah, of course they are. That makes sense.
Yeah, aren't they like wrapped up in bandages and shit?
There you go. The mummy is blasted by flames as it catches fire.
That means I could have actually casted fucking
That's really funny considering mummies have a fire breath attack.
They have a hot sand attack, not a fire breath attack. A breath that deals fire damage, but it's actually they have a sand. What's it called? They puke hot sand. The Mummy Lord is panicked, and will run away.
You will run in total defense.
That will provoke
Okay.
from both of you. You hit, Azrael. Basilius, you do not. Azrael, as this thing turns around... Oh, actually, you actually do exactly enough damage to kill it. You're just 1 over the damage. as this thing turns to run away, you bring your scythe down into its back and slash it. As you do, you slash the bandages, and as the thing takes another step, the bandages fall apart, leaving bones and sand on the ground, and nothing else. All the undead mages instantly crumble to dust. The wraiths that are under Cabral's control do not. Or the whites, not wraiths. And combat is over.
Oh, whoa.
As the Mummy Lord topples to the ground, leaving his quarterstaff and ceremonial gear.
Basilius lands on the ground as his wounds start stitching back together.
Grim limps over.
I would have expected a mummy to be stronger than that.
What's that other buff that you and Ryochi have?
Power attack.
Inspire courage. I told you to add it to your sheet.
I don't have it. Do I need to actually?
I told you to open your compendium and add it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Azrael got it. Merasmus listens. Well, Azrael, you should prepare to consecrate their bodies to prevent them from returning.
EF buff or common buff?
The common buff.
Alright. So, would you like loot?
Yes.
First things first. The Mummy Lord has a ceremonial High Priest garb of Vecna, which can be worn over armor. I assume Azrael wants that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he already have a robe or something?
I assume this is a chest slot magic item, which no, he won it.
Azrael, you there?
Merasmus. Why does he always leave without saying anything? What's the magic item? Is it a specific named one? Or is it something homebrew?
It's a custom item for Azrael.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Stop leaving without saying anything.
Sometimes I don't get a chance to write BRB. Okay.
Well, you don't even have to write it. You can just
You can just say it out loud.
You can just say BRB and then run away from your computer.
But the first piece of loot is a ceremonial. What's it called? Ceremonial vestments of Vecna, which is a chest slot item that can be worn only by clerics of Vecna.
I will add it and then transfer it to Merasmus. What does it do?
Okay, 1 second. So, it's equivalent to the Prophet's pectorals.
Oh.
However, let's see. 1 sec. It has this special ability on top of it. 1 sec.
Did you add item piles? Yes.
No.
You did.
Oh, I did, but I don't have it. I should
What
do
you mean
that in
you don't-
advance.
Oh, no. Yeah, I got it. I can add it. And then transfer it to Merasmus. I just wanted to make sure trading was a thing.
It has this special ability on top of what it already has.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go heal Grim.
What?
You're gonna heal Grim. Okay. You press your hands on Graham and what? Cure serious wounds? Grim, you heal for 16.
Oh,
Grim is in the void.
and he vanishes.
Off my keyboard.
Who's on your keyboard?
Cat.
What do you think? My
Throw-
brother. No.
Take the cat and throw it.
Okay, you don't gotta get violent about it.
Yes, he does. He's Grim.
Like, I don't know, you might own a hamster or a freaking bat.
All right. Yes. So, while wearing these robes, you have it increases your chance of success with augury, divination, and commune spells. So contacting your god is easier for you. And if you're wearing it and you are a lich, your paralyzing touch is a 60-foot range touch attack.
It gives me even more reason to become a lich then.
Okay. Your quest trade. Erasmus. Wait, one of the users was disconnected. What? Make
What?
trade. What does it mean when user is disconnected?
Can't you go into my character sheet and just implant the item?
I'm not an owner of your character sheet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Can I make a trade with?
And the quarterstaff is another magic item it has.
Oh wait.
Do hurry because it is 11:30.
Tanky, go to the settings of the game.
I was able to give you the ring for some reason. Like I literally just gave you the ring of swimming. And it, I don't know
Settings?
why.
Item piles.
Oh wait. Oh, I can just gift it to you. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. And let players make item piles.
All right.
There you go. I gave you the vestments.
The staff is an adamantine staff of the master.
Okay.
While holding the staff, yeah, there it is. It is considered a +1 quarterstaff of adamantine. However, you can also cast the following spells with it: Raven Feeblement, Spectral Hand, Vampiric Touch. And if you have any meta magic feats, you can apply it to those without any without any charge, without increasing the cast time. Specifically, this is given to a person who is a master of necromancy.
How much is adamantine per pound?
I don't know.
3,000.
It's not 3,000.
No, 3,000 gold to append it to a weapon.
Oh, yeah, so it'd be 3,000 gold on top of the quarterstaff.
I assume Azrael also wants that.
Oh yeah, it is also keystone in clearly as a Necrolord staff.
Oh yeah, I should probably start with doing the exorcism.
Azrael,
on
are you okay if we
Yep.
just sell this? I don't think it's much use to you anyway.
What are the spells it says? Raven Fuelment,
Grave Enfeeblement, Spectral Hand, Vampiric Touch. It burns through charges really fast, and you'd have to spend downtime to recharge it.
But it is ceremonial.
True, it is like it would have more.
You also have to hold it, which means you couldn't use it with your
Well, you don't have to use it in combat.
dice.
Like I said, it is just a ceremonial staff.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm asking. I'm asking if if he's willing to sell it, because we can sell it for like 17,000 gold.
I don't think I am.
Mm. There you go.
No one else has any other magic items. But, you can begin the exorcism. First things, we can't go through this in RP because it's very late and I have to work.
Yeah, yeah.
Very soon, at least relatively speaking. But if you give me 2 knowledge religion checks and then a caster level check, you can attempt to purge this evil. Okay, that's above 20. That's 1 success. Give me that same roll. Okay, it's above 20. Okay, now go to your spells and give me a caster level check.
Oof.
Yes, you unfortunately, the first time you attempt it, you fail. You have to wait an hour to try it again. So we will do that next time.
Yeah, no.
During this hour, can we take um, Caravel back to the battle room and have him fix the documents?
Yeah, he can attempt to mend what he can.
And I'll ask Azrael and Grim if there's anything noteworthy in the library they saw that we should repair now.
There's a switch on one of the bookshelves.
Wait, what?
No.
I did not notice that. The first time was in there, mostly because I was too afraid to touch anything for it to break.
I noticed.